Hey there, this is Ray with Ray's Guide, and I thought I'd give a go with these new fangled mining gadgets, as you can now purchase them at mining stores. And they kind of impressed me as the sort of thing that you never knew you wanted until you tried them, and then you learned why you never really wanted them. These things take a lot of time to use. They take time to get out of your seat and equip them. They take time to go spacewalking over to the rock. They take time to place them on the rock and then fiddle with the settings until they're going to be effective. And then it takes time to fetch them again afterwards. And that is all presuming that nothing goes wrong and they don't break or disappear or whatever. So all that time just isn't worth it versus just being patient and careful with your mining drill. With one exception, of course, and that is if you're dealing with a rock that's just so dang tough that they're never going to break it. Because however long it's going to take you to use the mining gadget, it is shorter time than never. But that means that the only mining gadgets that make any sense at all are the ones that reduce resistance, so you can change never cracking that rock to not never cracking that rock. So this points out two of the mining gadgets: the wave shift, which reduces resistance by 40%, and the Bormax, which, kind of sounds like a porn star name, doesn't it? Bormax. Anyhow, that decreases resistance by 75%, which is likely more than you need to turn never into not never, so all the other drawbacks get to be too much. So I'm going to be putting a couple of these into my prospector to have on hand, but I expect that I'm going to be using a gadget maybe 1 out of 30 rocks at best. And even then, we'll be probably using the wave shift almost all of those times. So here's how it works. There's an inventory slot in the lumbar area of your back that you can move the gadget from your ship's inventory onto your person. These won't be allowed to fit into a backpack even if the backpack has space. With the gadget on your back, go to EVA and float on over to the rock. Then pull the gadget out and place it on the rock. Then when you got this interface on it, that has the same elements and a little bit different appearance no matter which gadget you're using. You have this waveform and then 3 sliders below it. The green waveform comes from the rock and will be a little bit different each time. The red is how the current settings conflict with the rock and limit the effectiveness of the gadget. So your goal is to use the 3 sliders to get the 2 to conform and get the red out. Now that can take more than a bit of fiddling, which can be difficult in zero gravity, but when you get it all worked out, the activate button will activate to let you activate the activators. So now I'm going to float back to my ship and get back in the seat, and you can see that it is taking way less power, a greater difference than I frankly needed, and I should have backed off some more, but that 1% more or less power was making too much of a difference to easily control. So I took some damage here, but you can see that the gadget is still out there. Now my advice is to go out and grab it right away, because you don't want to leave it to the end where you may already have some unstable stuff in your hold and where every second is essential. So that are the quick tips about the mining gadgets. You won't use them often, but when you do need them, they can make the difference between getting nothing and getting something from a tough rock. So keep a couple of them around just in case. Fly safe, keep it real, and I'll see you in the verse. This is Ray with Ray's Guide. And now for an update on the Grow the Channel Ship giveaway. As of recording, we're over 55% of the subscriber goal and over 47% of the membership goal to release to someone their choice of either the Anvil Liberator, the ship shipping ship for shipping your ships, or the Misk Odyssey Long Duration Exploration Carrier. 1 entry per video. Members, you're entered automatically. And if the winner is a member, as with the publication date of the winning video, they will win both the Liberator and the Odyssey. For non-members, just subscribe and comment somehow using the secret word. And the secret word for this video is the color you need to get rid of using the 3 sliders. Fly safe, keep it real, and I'll see you in the verse. This is Daniel Raymond for Ray's Guide.